Hi, everyone. Welcome. My name is Erin, and I am the Student Recruitment Officer at the UBC Vancouver campus. I'd like to acknowledge that the land that UBC has built its Vancouver campus on, which we work, learn, connect, and innovate, is the unceded ancestral and traditional territory of the Musqueam peoples.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kyle. I'm an engineering advisor at UBC's Okanagan campus. UBC's Okanagan campus is situated in the unceded ancestral and traditional territory of the Okanagan Silk Nation and their peoples. I'd also like to acknowledge the traditional owners and caretakers of the lands that you are joining us from today. Thank you so much for joining us today for the UBC Engineering Applicant event.
So, good evening. We're so glad to have you all here with us. Thank you so much for joining. We also want to say welcome and congratulations to those of you who have received an offer of admission. And for those of you still waiting for an admission decision, thank you so much for your patience as UBC Admissions works to process all of those applications. So we are very excited to welcome you to the UBC Engineering Community this evening. And we know that you have lots of questions. I already see lots of questions coming in the Q&A on the stage. So that's really great. Our hopes are to answer all of those questions for you today. We also had hundreds of questions submitted in advance through the registration form. So our presentations are based off of that, and hopefully our presentations will help to answer all of those questions that you have. We do have some specialized advising presentations happening today in the sessions area. So we are in the stage right now and in the sessions area, which you can get to using your left-hand navigation. I will be presenting about the Vancouver campus year 1 and year 2. And my colleague Tamara will be presenting for the Okanagan year 2 session, which is happening first. And then Bella will be hosting the Okanagan year 1 session. They are both advisors at the Okanagan campus, so will be a great resource for you to connect with today. When you aren't in one of those specialized advising sessions, it's a great time to either visit the student experience panel that will be happening right here on the stage, or any of our clubs and design team sessions happening today in the sessions area of the event. Clubs and design teams are from the Okanagan and Vancouver campus. It's just a smattering of some of the clubs and teams that we offer on both of our campuses. But some of our students here today have given up their evening to spend their time and welcome you to the UBC Engineering Community. So we're really thankful for them being a part of this event. You'll be able to check out teams and clubs in the following categories. So there's E-Ideas, which focuses on equity, diversity, inclusion, and indigeneity. We have aerospace teams, biomedical, sustainability, and civil teams, and vehicles and technology teams today. Once all of that is kind of done, we'll have a quick wrap up back on the stage here before finishing the night with some advising Q&As back in the session. So I know you kind of are hopping around a little bit in this hop-in event, but you'll be able to access the schedule at any point that you need to as well, so you can check out what's going on. Your very specific questions that you may have may be best to save for the end of the night during the advising Q&As, where we can really get into some nitty-gritty. A lot of the questions I see coming in are going to be really great questions to ask to either our student experience panel, those design team and club sessions for that kind of student experience. And then we'll be going through a lot of these questions about like course registration and paying for your acceptance fees and all of those sorts of questions that are coming in. All of those dates and deadlines and everything like that are going to be covered in our specialized advising session. So we may not answer them right now, but they'll be coming up soon. So we know that we've crammed a lot in tonight. So we know that this is a big decision for all of you. I've seen a lot of students in your position, and now that you're trying to figure out if you made the right decision to choose UBC Engineering, if you've already accepted your offer, or maybe you're deciding still whether you should accept that offer or not. So I hope that what I can tell you about UBC Engineering in terms of value, setting you up for success, and all of the opportunities that you can take advantage of, which will help you make your decision. So to start off with a little bit about kind of why engineering, well, the world is really shifting and changing in terms of what we need to, of problems that we need to solve. We need to solve things like climate change. We need to create solutions for people, for cities, for entire countries. We know that if we don't change, there will be huge issues for society and for the planet. Engineering is a field where you can do the work to improve how people live and how things simply function. Engineers are problem solvers that make things more efficient, more sustainable, easier to communicate, improve lives through assistive devices and technology, AI, self-driving cars, and so much more. There are so many issues that we are confronted with, and the best thing that you can do is to have a career that will solve these issues and contribute to collective problem solving. So, whether you're interested in research, applying your knowledge to impact change, or if you're interested in science or math or engineering, we'll have that breadth for you. And you can find a field that we have tons of different fields of engineering that will allow you to kind of focus on all of those interests that you have. I do want to add a reminder that our admission process is gender blind. So if you are admitted, you are being admitted based entirely on your merit. UBC Engineering is working to reach gender parity in engineering, but the only way that we do so is through our recruitment and outreach efforts to expose more girls and gender nonconforming students to the field of engineering through things like our Gearing Up program, our Engineering Stories videos on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and through recruitment events to get more women to apply. Increasing underrepresented populations in engineering makes our teams more diverse, and more diverse teams mean our students are better able to solve problems for the entire population, not just a fraction of it. Our students, alumni, and professors are showing the impact they can make on the world through their research and actions, like providing solutions of clean water to Indigenous populations in Canada that have been under boil water advisories for entire generations, reducing food insecurity, making an impact on pollution and air quality, preventing and treating concussions, and creating new medical devices, and so much more. So if you want to make a difference in our world, then you've found the right degree to pursue, and that is engineering.
Thanks, Erin. UBC Engineering is one program. It is spread across two wonderful campuses. You may have applied or been admitted to, say, the Okanagan campus in Kelowna, or maybe the Vancouver campus. Regardless of which campus you attend, though, you'll start in the foundational first year to learn about the courses that are the foundation for your degree success. These courses are chemistry, math, physics, and English, and really set you up for success, not only within our degree, but beyond as an engineer. Year 2 courses and beyond will be unique to your major. We like to refer to the major as a program or specialization, so you might hear those terms throughout tonight. When we talk about those programs, there are 4 to choose from on the Okanagan campus. You can see them here. For the Okanagan campus, you'll choose the program you are most interested in to continue into for second year and beyond. There are no caps for programs at the Okanagan campus. At the Vancouver campus, we have those same 4 programs offered again, plus 10 more to choose from. Students will go through what's called the second year placement process, which is a competitive process to place you in the programs that you rank based on your preference. Don't worry about all this, though. You'll learn plenty about the second year placement process during your first year of courses at UBC Vancouver. We'll also cover more of that in the session today from Erin with Year 2 Vancouver Advising that starts at 6:45 p.m. No matter which campus you do choose to attend, there is so much to look forward to at UBC and for sure in your engineering degree. Something that we're very proud of within UBC Engineering, we foster community. Right from the time you enter UBC Engineering, there's so many opportunities for you to make new connections, make new friends, build that sense of community in your new surroundings as you've now are calling UBC as your new home. You'll have support systems like our orientations, our current student events, so many different clubs and departments that are here to support you, whatever that need may be. Another way that our students get involved is through our design teams. We do have a handful of design teams that are here tonight in those sessions that are coming up. There's over 30 design teams at UBC, though there's a lot going on right now as we approach final days of class and final exams, but we're really thankful we have some of our design teams here tonight. You can be interacting with them. Spread across all the design teams at UBC Engineering, there's everything from aerospace to automotive, biomedical, sustainability. There's a number of ways for students to get hands-on engineering experience with your peers, fellow classmates in your year level or beyond within that undergraduate degree. You can compete in competitions around the world representing not only your design team, but UBC Engineering. One of the best ways to get hands-on experience and working on a team, improving your problem-solving skills is on one of these student design teams, and we have the most student design teams in Canada to choose from. Again, that design team session starts at 6:15 today. You can kind of pick and choose as you hop in from session to session to check out all the different design teams that are available. A lot of our students also get involved with research. You can start in research in a volunteer position. You can eventually even earn a paid position in research, potentially later in your degree. There's undergraduate student research awards that provides opportunities for students to gain paid research experience. You have a lot of time to learn about these research opportunities as well in your first year at UBC. Connect with an engineering advisor to chat more about these research opportunities, or your instructors. They're ultimately the ones that end up employing you for these positions. Later on in your degree, you can also customize your studies by choosing to pursue perhaps a minor. This is a secondary area of study. This is not a requirement, but it allows you to have a secondary focus outside of engineering. You can also pursue things called options, maybe even dual degrees. Again, not something you have to worry about now, but things you can strive for. I look forward to moving forward. Chat with one of your engineering advisors about this once you arrive at UBC. You'll also have the opportunity to gain paid work experience through our co-op program. Seeing lots of co-op questions already coming through in the chat right now. Co-op you typically apply for in the beginning of your second year, perhaps your third year. It is competitive. We have students on our student experience panel later on this evening that have co-op experience and can give you some firsthand experience of that co-op. We also have a specific applied science co-op website where you can take a look at everything you need to know from industry standard wages, how the application works, what type of companies you can work for. We've had students that have worked for Tesla, Microsoft, Amazon. There's plenty of opportunity within that applied science co-op, but it is important to know at UBC, there is a co-op office for all UBC students. Separate from that, we have the applied science co-op just for engineering students for both campuses. Most of those co-op positions are located in Canada, but there are lots of jobs located around the world, USA, Germany, Japan, Australia, and more. Lots of opportunities. This co-op is going to be a hot topic, but there are plenty of opportunities to learn more about that in future sessions. But again, co-op isn't something you have to worry about for first year. You'll be applying for that at the beginning of second year or beyond. So check out that student experience panel for some firsthand insight. There's also plenty of opportunities for experiential learning. Maybe you will go abroad to work or research or study. Perhaps you go for third year and you take UBC engineering equivalent courses. There's some really great opportunities. Again, these are things to look forward to. You don't need to have this sorted out right now. Chat with a Go Global advisor or an engineering advisor during your first year at UBC. There's sessions that you can attend to learn more, meet other current students that have gone on those experiences. Really fun stuff to look forward to as you set those goals for your UBC engineering experience. From the very start in your degree, if you're joining us direct from high school, or if you're joining us through an engineering transfer program, or just transferring from post-secondary, you're getting that design experience right off the bat. You're going to be working in teams with fellow students in your class. You're also going to have courses throughout your year 2, year 3, year 4 requirements that are team design based. Crucial to your success in your life after UBC engineering. I mentioned final year, we have our signature course, your senior capstone design project. This is a full year course. You're paired up with your fellow students, teams, and an industry partner. You're solving real world problems, making an impact on the real world. A lot of our students from capstone get job offers because of their performance in these projects. It is such a cool event. If you happen to be on either campus in the coming weeks, we have those capstone events coming. You can come check them out, learn more about those on our websites. But super, super exciting design team-based opportunities throughout your degree in UBC engineering. We are so excited to have you here tonight for this event.
So I want to say again, a huge congratulations to everyone that has been here today for even just applying to UBC Engineering, it's a big process to go through. So if you have been admitted, congratulations. If you are still waiting in an offer, we thank you so much for your patience, because it is a difficult process to wait, especially for transfer students that may be waiting well into May and June to hear back on those offers of admission. So it can be really nerve-wracking, and I know that, and that's why myself and our team from the Okanagan campus is here to help you with that tonight, to answer any of those questions that you have. So huge thank you to all of our volunteers that have been here today, all of our design teams and clubs that work here. We're here just to share their experiences with you. They're really excited to be here. Our student panelists, we're all volunteers tonight to just join and help share their student experience. So we had a lot, and we had Katrin and Erin helping in the chat and stuff today. So hopefully you heard some great stuff from them today as well. Just a reminder, and I will add this into the event chat as well, but you can chat with any of our ambassadors after today. And that is using our ambassador platform. So I will add that into the event chat so you can access that. But any of the emails you get from me also tell you how to connect with our students. So do make sure that you're doing that. Kyle, any last words to wrap up?
Thank you so much, Erin, for organizing this incredible event and getting all of our student volunteers out to support. Thank you, student volunteers. Thank you, future students, for attending this exciting event. As Erin said, continue to work hard in all the courses that you're currently in right now. If you are still taking courses, to finish strong. If you've received an offer already, congratulations. If you're waiting to make a decision on that offer, or you haven't received that offer yet, no news is still good news. So please be patient. But there's plenty of ways to stay connected with UBC Engineering. Our chat ambassadors talk to current students. Check out our stories team. Instagram videos, YouTube videos, take a virtual campus tour. Maybe you're in the neighborhood and you can drop in for an in-person campus tour. You can connect with Erin, myself, any of the engineering staff for any of the questions that you have. Please do not hesitate to be reaching out. That's why we're here. We're here to help with these questions that you do have. This is certainly a stressful time, and if we can help along the way, reduce some of that stress, answer some of those questions so you can sleep at night, at least for a little bit while you're waiting for that offer to come in, please do not hesitate to reach out. We can put our contact information in the chat as well. But thank you so much for connecting and joining. We look forward to staying connected with you, hopefully even seeing you in person in September.